In today's video, I'm just going to recreate how I set up the NASDAQ this morning. And honestly, when I first looked at the charts, I was like, ugh, what a mess. You know, I don't see anything except below the market or above the market. And I didn't think I had anything. But then I basically focused into the really shorter term stuff here. This is on a 5-minute chart in NASDAQ futures. And this is what I saw at that time. Actually, let's get rid of this as if it didn't happen, and then you'll get a better understanding of what I was looking at. So here, what I did see was that we took out a prior swing high, you know, after I believe there was some support down here, and took out that prior swing high and had moving average crossover. So I said, well, you know what, if this is any good, this low, then we should hold on a pullback to it. And I had no idea if we would or not, but I just started running the numbers, and I found, let's see, 100% of this prior decline. And I projected that from the recent high. I ran 100% of this first swing down. That came in a little bit lower. I think I ran this, nah, okay, that one we would have gone through. I also ran the retracements of the prior swing. And we had already gone through a 618 retracement, but we didn't go through a 786 at that point. And then I also had a couple of extensions to run. So there was an extension of this low to this high. And I believe there was one more extension of this low to high. And again, this is super micro, and I really didn't have any idea whether it would work or not. But then there was also another 1618 extension that overlapped the 1272 extension. So I basically put out the 59.05 to 08 area as a micro support decision, and that if it held, you could look at the buy side. Oh shoot, where did it go? Here we go. Oh, here it is. And you know what happened, I did not expect at all. Okay, I'm not going to tell you that I was calling for this kind of a move. I had no clue. I was just looking for a bounce, maybe an extension off of this high to low, but this one just kept on giving. Sorry, I had to answer the doorbell, but anyway, so I did expect to maybe see an extension of the prior swing as a target, and then maybe the target of this swing, but this ended up being a huge rally off of an area that was relatively low risk. Now, if you would have triggered this on a 233 tick chart, you probably would have gotten in pretty quickly, and your initial stop at that point would have been either underneath this low, which, let me label it, underneath 59.08 3/4, or underneath the low end of the zone, which is 59.05 1/4.